Hey guys, me here again. I know it's really late and all, but I finished the book finally and I decided to do a review on it. Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, the second book in the Hush Hush saga. I loved this. It was so good. My friend, well, one of my friends, said she didn't really like it because it went too slowly. Um, so she disliked it. And my other friend, well, she didn't actually dislike this book. She disliked the third book, Silence. So I wanted to see how it was. I thought it was good. And I can't wait to read the next book. It's like the ending just is a cliffhanger, and it just leaves you like, what the hell is going on? Again, I rate this an 8.5 out of 10. This will be a no spoilers review. And so on to the synopsis. Nora Gray's life is still far from perfect. Surviving an attempt on her life was unpleasant, but at least she got a guardian angel out of it. A mysterious, magnetic, gorgeous guardian angel. But despite his role in her life, Patch has been acting anything but angelic. He's more elusive than ever, if that's possible. And what's worse, he seems to be spending time with Nora's arch enemy, Marcy Miller. Nora would have hardly noticed Scott Parnell, an old family friend who has moved back to town, if Patch hadn't been acting so distant. Even with Scott's totally infuriating attitude, Nora finds herself drawn to him, despite her lingering feelings that he is hiding something. If that weren't enough, Nora is haunted by images of her murdered father and comes to question whether her Nephilim bloodline has anything to do with his death. Desperate to figure out what happened, she pulls herself in increasingly dangerous situations to get the answer. But maybe some things are better left buried because the truth could destroy everything and everyone she trusts. So in this book, a lot of things happen, a lot of drama, and it made me like really, really hate Patch so much. In this book, because of how close he was getting with Marcy Miller, Nora's like complete arch enemy, nemesis, made me hate him so much. And like, this isn't really too much of a spoiler since it's near like the beginning of the book. Nora and Patch break up. And so things start to go a little hectic from there. Rickson, Patch's best friend, is together with V. And they're dating, at the current moment. And then Scott Parnell, an old family friend, comes back to Coldwater and sort of starts hanging out with Nora, and he knows something about Nora's father's murder. They always thought it was death, but it was, well, they always thought it was a murder, but they didn't think about why he was murdered. But they find out a lot of things. They find Nora's father's murder, and a lot of light is shone on a lot of things in this. Like, there's a lot of secrets revolving around Nora, who she is, like, who she really is. And it just becomes really hectic in the book, and I just couldn't put it down. Well, sort of. I could put it down sometimes, but then I just had to think. I kept crossing over TMI and Hush Hush for like, I don't know, in my mind, being because they're like Nephilim and the others are Nephilim, and I was like, oh my god. So I crossed them over in my mind, and I'm like, TMI is not the real Nephilim, they are, and it was just weird being in my head. But again, I rate this, I think this was really good, an 8.5 out of 10. I can't wait to read the next one, so there's that. I think that's all I really have to say. It's really dramatic. A lot of cliffhangers, a lot of unexpected twists and turns of what happens. It was really crazy in this one. And especially since the whole, like, since Patch and Nora are, like, separated, A lot of dramatic things happen with that. Somebody's trying to kill Nora again, like in the last book. And so, yeah, a lot of things happen. I was gonna say something, but I decided not to. Anyway, that's all I have to really say. Again, an 8.5 out of 10. And right now, I'm going to be reading Thirst #2 by Christopher Pike next, because I need to I need to read Thirst #1 and #2, not #1 and #2, #2 and #3 by May 13th. So I will be having a review before then, I can guarantee you that, because they are library books that I am borrowing from my school's library, and I've had them for like about a week now. Now I have another week to read, and it's just, I have so many books to read. Again, hold up. Those are the books I have to read. They are stacked in order currently. You can see Thirst #2 here, then #3. Then I have to read Forestborn by Shannon Hale. That's a new one. For my book club in school. Embers and Echoes, definitely next. Then I might read The Book Thief. I'm not too sure if I will. But then I'm definitely reading these two. The ones I keep telling you about. So that's all I really have to say for this review. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.